Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Aflizar from Politeknik Pertanian Negeri Payakumbuh. The title of my presentation is the geophysical-chemical method for mapping the distribution of land suitability of Gambir garden, karya Gambir rock in 50 kota regensi Indonesia. Background of our study is 50 kota has been used for the production of the Gambir since 1830 until now. For the profile, 80% were Gambir. 50 kota district have a set slope and flat area and is no solid sign of agricultural soil degradation. The factors associated with the fluctuation in the Gambir in the French soil are not yet known. To find the most suitable soil and the factors that influence the fluctuation and stagnation of current Gambir production in the 50 kota district is important. This is the map slope of the 50 kota district. The method in our 1966 was used combined with spatial multi-criteria analysis and three-dimensional mapping. And important, introduce soil and water conservation in the 50 kota district and the present situation. Define the most suitable soil and the factor is also important. We care about the sustainable agriculture for the future of Indonesia and the efficiency of our low research. This lets show the process with Gambir to be practiced in the traditional method. And the purpose of study is to evaluate the current agricultural land resources in the 50 kota district West Sumatera, Indonesia, and evaluating the stability of the agricultural land for the Gambir tree and assessing the potential suitability using the multi-criteria overlay analysis technique and use with the surface tool combined with geochemical, physical-chemical climate method. And thus, recommended soil conservation practices for the present Gambir garden in the 50 kota district to improve land suitability classes for the Gambir tree. This slide shows three-dimensional map of the 50 kota district. And the total area is 3,350 square kilometer and the high altitude 15,261 meter. EPL is the mountain Sago, and they have about the 30 kecamatan and 79 nagari and 401 dorong. And this is the color show the distribution of percentage slope in the 50 kota district, and this is the soil sampling with the circle and the lines. Blue color is show the river network, and this is the district boundary. We collected 67 soil samples for the all land use type, soil type, and topographic position, and we analyzed pH, base cation action capacity, C organic, soil erosion, soil texture, food density, total pore space, and then we use the software for the mapping dimension. That is the software line, GPS visualizer, visual compactor, Microsoft Excel, and Google Earth. This is the procedure for the evaluating the suitability of the soil for the Gambir garden community based on the modification of FAO method to solve the classes of land suitability for the Gambir. That is the S1, S2, S3, and N, not suitable. This is the data requirement criteria for stability of climate and survival for the Gambir garden. They need the 21 database. This lets show geological actual test, also landform characterization, and the result is the 131 soil samples, the form 3 soil orders, namely insectic soil, fruity soil, and indie soil. And this soil developed from the 14 geological rock, namely is the basaltic, andesite, Monsago, granite rock, and alluvial, also batu-gamping, and etc. And soil formation in the 50 kota district is during the Pleistocene era, that is 1.8 million years ago, until the Holocene geological time, that is the 11,500 years ago. And the dominantly, the slope percentage, if they found three classes percentage slope, and dominantly about the 15% and up to percentage slope, we found. This is the characteristic of the average geochemical physical climate lens in the 50 kota district West Sumatera, Indonesia. We found the 21 parameter for the soil suitability analysis for the Gambir tree. There is the climatic characteristic, there is the temperature, humidity, altitude, water ability, including annual rainfall, soil characteristic, erosion hazard, slope erosion suitability, and oxygen availability, and also land preparation, media for roots, peat soil, and sulfuric hazard, nutrient retention, toxicity, and acidicity. And we found the apparent data in the 50 kota district, and we found in this area also we can reclassify in the S1, S2, S3, and N. This is the actual evaluation of the suitability of the Gambir tree in the 50 kota district. We saw in the three-dimension map. We checked in the field in the manhunt area. We found dominantly the suitability for the Gambir is the S3. There is the marginal suitable, and N is the not suitable for the Gambir garden. And from this two-dimension map, we found the green color and the yellow color. It is the S3. It means marginally suitable for the Gambir. There is a dominance. We found area in the 50 kota district that is mean the moderate economic suitable, and also only a little area we found in the S1 it is suitable for the Gambir garden S1s. It means we need to do some conservation practices for the farmer Gambir to improve the soil suitability. This is the three-dimension map of the recommended of soil and water conservation practices for the improved potential land stability of the Gambir tree. We see this map, and this is red color indicate for the 40% of area in the 50 kota district must be reforestation or reboisasi. And this blue sky color indicate 50% area must be conservation with the flat terrace smooth. And this pink color refer to 40% area must be conservation with the credit terrace smooth. With these conservation practices, if applied for the 50 kota district, they will change the soil stability in the next line. This is the model for terrace, credit terrace, and the gludan terrace. This model, the paint terrace and gutter terrace. This is three-dimensional map of the potential land suitability of the Gambir tree after the application of soil and water conservation practices. And this color, blue color, sky, refer to 50% area to be S1 or suitable for the Gambir tree. And the green color refer to 40% area to be S2 or model suitable for the Gambir tree after the farmer apply the soil conservation practices. Conclusion: based on the analysis of the area of three-dimensional map actual land suitability in the 50 kota district, it was formed the outfit S1 suitable for the Gambir garden about the 3%, S2 model stable 40%, S3 marginal stable 50%, and N for not suitable about the 7%. The main factor for the suitability land for the Gambir tree in the 50 kota district is due to the climatic factor, high soil erosion, and degraded soil fertility. The application of soil and water conservation practices and balanced fertilization, soil stability for the Gambir tree increase to be class S1 to be 50% and class S2 to be 40%. The dimension map is very helpful in determining with the precision the location of the Gambir tree in the class S1, S2, S3, and N. In the 50 kota very much for the attention.